Hey people, CzarThwomp here and welcome to episode 4 of Ace Attorney Investigations. Last time, we did some investigating, found a red raincoat that belonged to the assassin, found Shelly the killer, did some things. Sorry if you see my mouse going across the screen, just moving it around. But wait, why am I ashamed of the mouse? The mouse is my touch screen. So if you see it going across the top screen, that's because I'm moving it around because just trying to get it. I'm just verifying that OBS did not crash on me, because the one thing I don't need is a repeat of episode 42 Investigations 1 where I go through all the thing, I go through all that section just to find out that I didn't record because there was an OBS had an issue. I'm not having that again. Anyways, let's get going. The name of the bodyguard. Surely you jest. Didn't you say their names just a moment ago? Mr. Knightley and Mr. Rooke, correct? This is the diagram of the security plans. We learned their names from this. Okay. However, please look. Only their surnames are written here. You distinctly said Ethan Rooke. How did you know his full name when he did not? That's really weird, Zoe. Why did you know his name? Explain yourself. That was merely a slip of the tongue. It's true. This guy's the assassin. Young lady, you're being a little hasty. The reason I knew his name is quite simple. What? I am an acquaintance of Mr. Rooke's. What? He and I have a bit of a connection. His is a name that I will never forget. Mr. Edgeworth, he's just telling a big red lie! This is not a lie. I am just a simple ice cream salesman. And an acquaintance of Ethan Rooke's. In that case, let's just ask Rooke himself about this. Whether or not he's acquainted with this dubious ice cream salesman! As you wish. However, that may prove difficult now. He is currently busy with the President's security after all. Besides, even if I am not an acquaintance of Mr. Rooke's, does that prove that I fired the gun? If you aren't the assassin, then why did you remove your raincoat? It was a little hot, and the rain had stopped. I wanted to air out the wound. Is there a problem with that? I just can't seem to corner him. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing? Why are you passing the ice cream salesman? I want ice cream! I want a vanilla chocolate swirl! With jimmies! Because I can imagine Wizard being one of those cucks who basically cause sprinkles jimmies. I don't know, one of those people. I don't know. Hurry up and arrest him! I want to prosecute him! I claim him! That man's so suspicious, I'd even arrest him myself! Arrest him without evidence? How could you do such a thing? Simple! Gumshoe, arrest him or I'm cutting your bait! You have no authority over me, pal! Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something? Breaking news, the criminal is on the verge of escaping the prosecutor. That didn't hey! People in the Ace Attorney universe have been arrested for less! Oh dear, they're already treating me like a criminal. That may be true, but that still doesn't hurt any less. I understand. Since I've been suspected this far, it seems I will have to tell the truth. The truth? What is he up to? I saw another person wearing a red hood. What? What? Surely that was the person who was in the photo. I first noticed him right before the speech when it was still raining. He caught my eye because his raincoat was the same color as mine. He was fashionable like that. In his hand I saw a laser pointer with the light aimed directly at the president. It can't be! There was another person wearing a red hood! I knew that if I wore the red raincoat, I'd be mistaken for the assassin. That is why I took off the raincoat. You saw an assassin wearing the same colored hood as yours. Wouldn't that be a nice coincidence? That's how I expected you would. What I expected you say, which is why I did not testify as such. Prosecutors and the police are a suspicious lot. I knew that nobody would believe me. I saw Miss Von Karma, Mr. Edgeworth. She would do so many horrible, horrible things. Why do you think I shot her in the arm? I was doing the world a service, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is my thank you, Mr. Edgeworth? Where's my thank you? I saved the world from her. At the moment of the incident, The assassin was very close to the prosecutor. Prosecutor? I only arrived after the incident! You're not the only prosecutor in the world, Miss Edgeworth. Your ego-inflated head may be large enough to be at the maybe large enough to rival the sun, but you are not the center of the universe. That prosecutor over there.
Huh? Me?
Yes, you should be visible in that photo. Here, right in front of the person in the red hood.
That's me, alright! What's your point?
What's this man driving at? I have been observing your investigation this entire time, Prosecutor Edgeworth, and I have noticed something strange. Something strange? It seems you still have not noticed this contradiction yet. A contradiction?
In this photo, the people who can see are the Chief, Mr. Payne, and the assassin. I see anything strange.
Please think back carefully about the circumstances during the President's speech. I believe you are holding the evidence that contradicts this photo.
Do I have evidence that contradicts this photo?
Okay. Ugh, great. This is one of those things where I'm basically having a brain fart.
Take that.
Okay, go. No. Honestly, I'm not sure, but I'll present this.
Mr. Edgeworth, is it really capable evidence you're not sure about?
In times like this, maybe you should hold back, Si! Yes, that's right. I didn't mean to go this far. It's a shame, but you should just accept your mistake and try again. Not good. Yes, basically, sorry about that. Okay. I know! I'm sorry! I have brain farts! I'm a human being! The gun itself? I'm going to go through every piece of evidence, aren't I? Oh, come on, I'm supposed to be knowledgeable!
Take that!
Oh, come on! Okay. Okay.
Take that!
Can't be, there's a contradiction! It seems you've noticed.
Mr. Edgeworth, what's going on?
Oh, right, yes! Freaking ZarThwomp! CzarThwomp, the most intelligent man in the earth! CzarThwomp comes to the rescue with his lack of logical reasoning! There's a person missing from this photograph!
Huh? Who is it?
Yes, it's rather strange. Someone who should not be there, but is not.
Take that!
Yes, because Nicole was right behind Winston! She was the person! Yes, I freaking... Like I said, I know how the game goes, but I never know how it's going. I knew basically it was because Shelly's not really the assassin in this case. It was basically it was Nicole. You'll see later, but just things are not as they seem. She's not the criminal for this case. Miss Swift!
Why would you say that?
Mr. Payne's voice was recorded on Miss Swift's tape. He was whispering quietly with the chief prosecutor. That was the folks standing in front of me. I reckon it was two old men. They kept on whispering to each other. It seems that Swift was near Mr. Payne when she recorded the speech.
Huh, but she isn't anywhere in this photo.
That is correct. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, who is the one you should be pursuing? Nicole Swift, would you mind giving us your testimony? Come on, if it's weird when you talk off phone like that, it's fine. I ain't got nothing to hide. It ain't like I stayed in one spot while I was recording. I was moving around, I was there, shuffling here and there. I was like a spectre, I was like a ghost, I was like the wind. I reckon this picture must have been snapped at a different time when I tape recording. So quit that, quit making that scary face if that's what y'all think. Mr. Swift's tape recorded a conversation between my colleagues, Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. Even though I don't... Calling Payne your colleague, Edgeworth? You don't even know who the guy is!
Why would Nicole be lying? That would mean...
It means Nicole's worth these nothing, pal! Y'all gotta be kidding me. I ain't got nothing like that. Be that as it may, however, there's a contradiction in your testimony. Huh? I don't reckon no, sir. So it appears I must reveal this contradiction with evidence. You were moving around while you were recording. Why were you doing that? Huh? What you mean? Why? Surely when my recording the speech, it's best to remain still. That's, well, you know, the importance of covering the story from every angle. I wanted to convey the living, breathing event in print. Yes, sirree, you betcha. If you were moving around, I doubt your tape would have picked up anything coherent. Well, it's like I done said. Here and there. Could you be more specific, such as what the side you were on? When I say here and there, it means just that. I was all over the place. You couldn't see it when a dead can that crowd. Do you expect me to remember where I was? Would you at least remember if it was the left or the right side? Left, I reckon. The person in this photo is also on the left side. Is this a coincidence? So you're saying it's logical that you can't be seeing this photo? Yep, I was near the prosecutor, but I reckon this photo must have been taken when I was far away, no doubt about it. Ain't nothing wrong here, as far as I can see. So you're saying that the photo and the recording were taken at different times? Darn tootin'! What if they were both taken at the same time? If I could prove that, the entire testimony would collapse. Oh, freaking wonders. Okay. Yes, thank you! Thank you, I do it right for once. I do something right. CzarThwomp failing the first investigation of his favorite game. The majesties of the CzarThwomp experience. Miss Swift, our reporter shouldn't lie. Recorder, yes. I ain't lying. I'm an honest journalist. Perhaps, but there's no denying that the photo and the recording were taken at the same time. That's so? And what makes you say that? The truth lies in these photos. This photo could have only been taken at the same time as your recording. Which spot shows that this was taken at the same time? Oh, friggin'. Oof. Going with... Fine, true. Here, study this area closely. There lies the answer to this mystery. No, I don't see it. Where is it? Here, look closely. Either you're taking a load of hot gas or this is one of them paranormal photos. Mr. Prosecutor, tell me you're into Yahoo UFOs and such? Blah! She's misunderstood me. I need to... It's clear. Take that. Can you see the president? With his fist raised in the air. What about? Miss Swift, might we hear your tape one more time? Nuh-huh, you ain't gonna hear a word, way you've been treating me. Would you rather we charge you with obstruction of justice and seize it from you? Fine, you win. I'm no match for you, Mr. Prosecutor. The question is, during which part of his speech did the president raise his fist? No matter what sort of heinous criminal organizations there is, I will not allow them to exist. The president raised his fist in the air. The atmosphere boiled to a fever pitch. Raised his fist straight from the horse's mouth. This tape was recorded at the moment the president raised his fist overhead.
That means Nicole not being in this photo is really strange.
Oh, but she is in the photo. Right here! The guy's in the red hood! It was you, Nicole Swift!
Ah!
You're the real assassin, aren't you, pal?
That ain't so,
She showed the killer! Get her!
I ain't never worn that red raincoat.
This red raincoat belongs to... I'm having a thing. I know. I'm just going to go through this for the hell of it. The person in the red hood is Miss Swift, and so the owner of the raincoat would be Miss Swift. It can only be you. But does that young lady have an injury? I wonder. Huh? What do you mean? I'm sorry, I thought they were referring to the red raincoat in the vote, which was different from the red raincoat in the other things. Have you forgotten about the ability on the raincoat? He's right! I'm sorry, I'm paranoid! The right sleeve with the button torn off. They were not specific! Yes, I know, it was freaking John Doe. Raincoat's owner is Mr. Doe, that much has been proven. You were wearing something else, a different red hood. Oh right, yes, because of damn reversal of parka. I am the freaking king of the flubbers, I swear! Oh yeah, case 2 is gonna be a real joy for this game. Cases 2, 3, and 3 are gonna be just like Clash of the Titans. You're gonna see us. Mr. Doe's last testimony was true.
But we didn't find any other red raincoats.
What Mr. Doe saw was a red hood, not a raincoat. Swift, what was it you told me about your parka? Oh, you mean when I said I ain't worried about getting dirty and all? It's reversible, so all I gotta do is turn inside out and just as I thought.
Mr. Edgeworth, inside parka is red!
Indeed, and during the incident, she was using that side. What? Hey, pal! What's the big idea? You're wrong. I've been wearing it like this the whole day. Well then, will you allow me to examine your parka? What are you expecting to find? We know it was raining prior to the president's speech. I believe you said earlier. Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my trusted parka. If you really didn't turn your parka inside out, inside should be dry. Hang on a minute, I ain't taking off this heavy backpack and put it back on again. Sorry, but can't we do this another time? You think you can fool me and do that, pal? You blast besides! Alright then, pal, if we're really wrong proven, show us inside your parka! It wasn't me. I ain't no assassin. Miss Swift, if you want me to believe that, then you need to cooperate with us. Will you please tell us why you wore the red inside your parka? I'm sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I have my reasons. Honest. I'll tell you y'all everything. Just quit bullying me. Whose voice was that? Hold on a sec. It's a little too early for the audio. I think, yeah, it's Horace. Yeah, it's Horace. Who walks like a freaking penguin? Look at Horace's walk. Like he's a smug-ass penguin. Hey, you in the fancy suit. Haven't you been shoving the gun ever since your opening move? This man was in case photo. He's like a freaking ass penguin. It's the penguin! Get him! Whoa, I guess I should introduce myself first. My name is... I'm the Lone Ranger. Over-traumatic gun twirl, that's my name. Horace Knightley, the president's bodyguard, who looks like he's wanted, and I'm wanted in 48 states. Look at this guy! He looks like he's mental! Like he's a predator, like he's a sex offender! Like he has to every time he goes to a new workplace. Hello, my name's Horace Knightley. I'm a sex offender! Look at that face! He's like he hides you, like he's gonna just put a pill in your drink. Yes, drink the roofie beverage. Look at that face, though. That's the face of someone who does horrible, horrible things. Second in command of his personal security unit. Watch it, pal. That's not a toy. Whoa, Oh, my bad. She just wants to come out and play. I can't seem to help it. Just like my other gun, which I whip out on the weekends.
Hey,
And then Cookie over the... Ooh, God, he just comes in.
oh no! I'm the accidental weekend joke here, so get out of here!
No, it's my joke now. I'm claiming it. I'll blast your head off. Oh my gosh, I'm not going down that way. I'm not going down that freaking rabbit hole.
Why'd you have a gun if you're not a police officer?
Because I'm the Lone Ranger. She's a lady of Zhang-Fa. Only the president's bodyguards are authorized to use her. Anyways, back to business. I've got some news for you. That's good news and bad news. Which you want to hear first?
It makes no difference to me.
Do as you wish. You sure? I'm giving you the first move. Alright, I got you. I'll start with my pawn.
It seems you enjoy chess.
However, could you have guessed that, Edgeworth, from his pun? Did you answer to either his pun name, or his chest tie, or the fact that he was using freaking chess analogies? You play too, Mr. Fancy Suit?
It's Edgeworth, and I do have a fondness for chess.
Is that so? Well then, Chess Master Edgeworth. I'll start with the good news. The president's safe. Not even a scratch on him. Really? Really? That's great, pal! It seems that the young lady was not a murderer after all. She is Shelly the killer. Get her. Arrest her.
Good for you, Nicole! But,
Whoa there! Don't forget, there's still the bad news. The president's safe because his bodyguards protected him. Actually, I had nothing to do with it. It was the leader who protected him. But I was there. I helped. I provide moral support at the cost of his own life.
that would be the other bodyguard, Rooke, was it?
Yeah, that's right. Rooke died to protect the president. What? Is that so? Rooke is dead. What a shame.
That means Nicole.
It means that the little lady killed him. My brother in arms!
That ain't true. I am murder.
Whoa there! Pipe down, little Miss Murderer. Don't make me shoot you and then stick my other gun inside the bullet hole because it turns me on. My gun is an extension of my manhood because I'm very insecure about that. Doctors have actually told me that I have what's called nano penis. Very rare, very humiliating condition. It's like a, let's just say it's like a Tic Tac when erect. Jeez, even if we had to make a sacrifice to protect the king, it was a pretty bad move. That casting. Sacrifices in castles? What's he talking about, Zoe?
They're all chess terms. He's saying Rooke's life was exchanged for the president's.
That guy should talk money, Zoe.
Horace Knightley, was it?
What you want?
I'd like to examine the victim's body as soon as possible. And if possible, I'd like to question the president.
Sorry, but I can't let you do that. What? I got another piece of news for you, and this one's a doozy.
There's another piece of news.
From here on out, this investigation will be handled by the Zhang-Fa police, and then Lang burst on the scene. Did somebody call? I've got the scrolls right here. Help me, Mr. Edgeworth. Help me, Chessmaster Edgeworth. Langzy says you get home. It's just you, me, and Langzy B. What? What's going on, pal?
This case is under our jurisdiction.
You have no right to interfere. You're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? The president knows about you solving the Yatagarasu case.
I'm honored.
And that's why the chief prosecutor designated you to be in charge of the case.
It seems the chief prosecutor made a little appeal to the president.
But it looks like you're the wrong guy for the job. I didn't know you'd have this kind of reaction. It's the president's orders. If you oppose, you'll cause an international incident. Capiche? Hey, little lady, get over here. We'll continue your questioning inside the president's plane.
No.
And Winston just cutting her out. Winston just smiling. What the heck, Winston? Winston,
This is enjoyable. I didn't do that. Is anyone else getting really turned on by this?
Hey now, don't be a baby! You scared of little Zang Fa Justice! She heard about the scrolls, and I don't blame her. And then, like, oh, I have ways of making you talk. I pulled out a bunch of Zhang Z scrolls. I'm going to tell you Lang Z sayings until you drop. And trust me, I have enough to go off 49 years.
Mr. Prosecutor, please help me. Miss Swift! It's clear that Miss Swift was the person in the red hood. However, that doesn't mean that the whole truth has been revealed. I really didn't do it. Please believe me. Is it really alright for it to end this way? All I see is a girl with eyes full of fear playing role. I'm gonna keep this going because there's a good moment coming up and I don't want to basically ruin it with a cliffhanger. Certainly not someone who's committed a heinous crime. If I stand aside now and do nothing, the truth will be lost to the darkness.
Oh, Edgeworth doesn't have to do anything. Gah! What?
What?
What the? You? Nothing personal, kid. Silence. What the is an silence. What the is an impolite way to greet someone. Your neck injury has yet to heal, and you've already forgotten who made you his bee. No, not you! Not now! Oh, it seems you remembered. Hey! What are you doing? Cut up, pal! You got some nerve to do that right from a detective and a prosecutor! Stop! Stay out of this! He's out of your league!
Mr. Doe, who on earth are you?
I am not merely a simple ice cream salesman. He's a professional assassin! His name is Shelly the Killer! Didn't you see the shells?
Shelly the Killer? There's no one in the law enforcement who doesn't know the name Shelly the Killer, but yet apparently I missed out on the logos! The enigmas! An assassin who carries out any request without fail. He was once involved in a case I handled.
It's been a while, Prosecutor Edgeworth. And I can still make you my bee. I can't believe it. I can't believe you forgot you forgot me after everything we've been through. After I tricked you, after I made you angry, after Is Andrews obfuscated justice. I'm kind of hurt, Mr. Edgeworth. I may have to take blood. Although I do believe this is our first face-to-face meeting.
The real assassin was you all along!
That is correct. I received a request from a key individual to take the president's life.
I should have seen his face before in the case files! Curse it! I was careless!
I'm glad I hid a knife inside my bandage before I entered the park, even though my calculations were a little off.
A knife, not a gun!
Now, Mr. Knightley, shall we play that game you love so much? Of course, the stakes will be your life. What are your demands? I want you to relinquish investigative authority back to Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Investigative authority?
What are you playing at? I simply want to allow Edgeworth to continue his investigation. After all, he is the god of our world. It's his world, we just live in it.
Huh? Why you want that?
Rooke is an opponent who is connected to me by fate. I would like to discover the truth about his death. When the man died, the investigative authority was transferred to you. I am simply asking you to give it back to this prosecutor. With your life at stake, this really isn't the time to be stubborn. Why, you're just using the investigation to get close to the president! And what if I am? Indeed, in order to continue the investigation, it is necessary that we enter the president's plane. As the leader of the president's bodyguards, I won't allow it! Oh, I thought you were only second in command. Now that Rooke's gone, I'm in charge! I'm not sure if you're as capable as Rooke was. For one thing, I made you my beat twice in a row. Rooke, you didn't be my beat. What are you saying? I'm totally the leader! Yes, because that's what a leader says. They use the phrase, I'm totally the leader now, as if that needs statement. Very well, in that case, please exercise judgment befitting of a leader. You cannot lose your life here needlessly, or will you allow the investigation to continue?
Go! He's using the investigation as an excuse. Why would he go to all that trouble? What's the man thinking?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I trust you have no objections. Let's continue the investigation.
Mr. Edgeworth, what should we do, sir? For now, we have no choice but to accept this proposal. At least we'll be able to investigate. But listen well, detective. I'll use the investigation to buy us time. Meanwhile, gather up all your men, surround the president's plane so that he can't escape.
You do know I'm standing right next to you, Miss Edgeworth. I can hear everything you're saying.
Right, roger that, sir!
Really? You two are horrible at this.
No, I'm not saving the game. The death of the bodyguard Ethan Rooke and the rival of Shelly the killer. A new development in this case has come to light. Under Knightley's direction, the door to the president's plane was open. After the paramedics attending Rooke left, we set forth to hide the plane, one by one.
Oh my, where would the president be?
We'll answer that question in the next episode. Anyways, I really appreciate you sticking to watch the episode. Your review. If you come back in the next one, like, subscribe, comment, share, do as they want. But I'll see you later. Bye.